Guys, welcome to another episode of The Pulse. People who are doing cool things, interesting stories, changing the world. And one of those people who's been doing it for a minute, and I've known for a minute, Damon Feldman, the CEO, founder of Official Celebrity Boxing.
Yes, sir.
So you were doing this before anybody knew anything about this.
Man, it's something, and it flew by too. Like 24 years, man. I don't know how it took that long.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. As soon as my boxing career ended, I was 9-0. I got injured outside the ring, and I was trying to figure out what to do. We did John Bolaris, the weatherman, took on Diego from Q102. Next thing you know, I sold my product to Dick Hart Production and Fox. I knew nothing what I was doing, and again, 22 years later, I'm still grinding.
At that point, nobody was talking about the whole celebrity boxing thing.
It wasn't it wasn't a thing then. Everybody was excited when I did the first one. I just kept it going, man. It's pretty wild, man. Like, it's been a journey. Like Tanya Harding, Lamar Odom, who else? Roy Jones Jr., Sugar Shane Mosley. I mean, I've had like who's who in the Tiger Woods mistresses. Who else? Who else did I have?
There's no.
I had
fear.
Jesse James' mistress too, the girl with all the tattoos. I remember when I locked her in right as soon as that all went down. It was when I was going through crazy times. Now I probably wouldn't have those type of people on my platform. Now it's a little different, but yeah, man, it was who's
Just giving
who.
it a shot.
You were on TMZ. You fought celebrity boxing.
Let's backpedal for a minute, because the last time you were here, you and your brother were getting ready to do a big event in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Bare knuckle fighting championship.
Yes.
We spent time talking to both you and your brother about your background that
Right.
kind of inspired this journey.
Sure.
So it was, what, your father was a trainer? Like, how did you, pre all of this, get into all of this?
So my dad was a boxing trainer. You know, he trained 6 world champions, and you know, he's a legend in the Philadelphia area. He was a former fighter. Our house in Broomall became a boxing training camp, basically. Like, we had Frank the Animal Fletcher, Anthony Two Gun Fletcher, really big guys, and ended up, you know, they helped raise us, you know, because my mom got injured. She was a quadriplegic in a wheelchair, and you know, boxing raised me, you know, so that's what happened.
Always talk very much, you and your brother talk a lot about your mom.
Yeah.
You said your mom got injured.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you want to talk about.
Sure.
What
I'm open,
happened.
man. And honestly, she was thrown out of a car and, you know, beaten up, and her neck was broken, and she became a quadriplegic in a wheelchair, and she was a fighter, you know what I mean? Like, because when she became a quadriplegic in a wheelchair, that's probably why people are like, man, how's this guy still going? Yeah, I'm not quitting. There's no quit. And just what my shirt says, never quit, never surrender. I teach my kids and people, you can't quit on your goals and dreams, because if you quit, how do you know you're ever going to make it? When I watch my mom paint a picture with a paintbrush in her mouth, that's a fighter. Like, that just, like, I didn't realize it when I was a kid, but then thinking about it later, I was like, I was starting to have all these weird memories and nights, bad dreams, and seeing this, I was like, damn, man, how could I ever quit? Like, I went through a bad time in my life, man, drinking, spent a fast stint in jail. Like, I'm open to this, because it's important people understand it's okay to make a mistake and go the wrong direction sometimes. You just got to be a fighter and keep fighting. Things work. And I'm not stopping, man. Like, you know, you have one life to live, and I want to live the most of it.
I read that you and your brother, because your father was, like, your house was a fight camp, a diverse fight camp in a time that it was not especially accepting.
Right.
So you guys had to learn to address racism challenges and all of that at a young age.
Absolutely, man. Like, that's one thing, you know, I'm not afraid to say it, man. Look, the black community is my family. The black community helped raise me, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. Most white people haven't trained or spent time in North Philadelphia. It's sort of my second home, you know what I mean? Like, and that made me understand and appreciate life. Like, I thank God 100 times a day, and I'm not some crazy nut, maybe I am, but, you know, I appreciate life, man. I want to see people succeed in life, and I want people to understand they could do anything they want in life.
I mean, you obviously have had your own journey, your
Sure.
own challenges. You reach out and try to help people through mental health and awareness. Why is that so important to you?
Honestly, because, you know, I do have children, and you know, kids have to see their parents fighting. Like, seeing they're not going to quit. There's some days I wake up and I'm like, man, I'm not feeling it, right? But then I'm like, am I going to stay here or I get up? And I'm like, come on, man. You know, I talk to myself, not being weird, but I'm my own motivator sometimes. Get up. You got to make this day work. You got to make it work better later. You know, at the end of the day, I want to know I achieved something at the end of the day. And honestly, it always happens. So I push myself. So mental health awareness is, you know, definitely make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you hit the gym. Push yourself that extra step so it can help you feel better about yourself, because you can, and everybody can fix themselves. They really can.
We talked about it, but physical abuse, emotional abuse yourself, watching your mother physically and emotionally abused, trying to do things for years in businesses and being successful, but hearing a lot of no's also.
Oh, yeah.
Like your life is an example to people that they can.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. It definitely, because taking a no is tough. You start playing with your mind like, damn, is this going to work? Is it not going to work? Do you know how many times I go crazy? But then I'm like, but I keep going, then I open another door. And then really, if you just keep fighting, keep pushing, you know, your mental health can get better, you know, as long as if you want it to. It's all up to you. It really is. It's all up to the person themselves if they want to fix themselves. If they don't, then they keep staying depressed and staying in the same place. You know, it's not about money. Everybody's like, oh, well, money. Listen, I don't look at money as my motivation. My motivation is being able to be happy and know that I put a smile on someone's face.
Coming up on The Pulse, people denied his dream over and over again, but he just kept fighting.
You know how many no's I got? You know how many, it's not going to work? It's all part of the journey.
There were times when I first met you, and you're suggesting some of this stuff, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
I know, man.
But so there had to be this almost unreasonable belief that it would work. And now you look at it, and you guys, both you and your brother, are traveling around the globe doing this.
Yeah.
Now, does it feel good to be able to sit back and say, see, you thought I was crazy?
Honestly, it is. But I'm not mad at anybody. You know how many no's I got? You know how many? It's not going to work. It's all part of the journey. If you don't go through that, how are you going to succeed? Because then you have to understand when it's a little tough growing up. I love being in uncomfortable positions, because then I'm able to, if I get out of it, then I know I succeeded or did it right. And then it helps me with other things in life.
What's the next thing you've got coming up?
So what's going on next is our June 14th Mental Health Awareness Fight Night. Ric Flair's going to host it. And I think Tyron Woodley too.
Really?
Yeah, I just talked to Tyron, so it looks like he's coming in too. It's going to be a great event. We have some great up-and-comers, influencers, all that. But we're going to help ALS in. We have this one guy, Josh Hunter. He's every day goes to the gym, and it makes me fight harder because I see this guy like stumbling to get to the machine. It makes me want to be more of a fighter and more successful. So I love helping this guy out. I'm working so hard, man, because celebrity boxing, I want that to make it at the Wells Fargo Center September 26th, my debut there. I have this all planned, and I have a list of celebrities that you wouldn't even believe. You'll be like, Damon, are you really bringing this guy? You know what I mean?
This is already locked in?
Well, I'm trying to raise the funding right now.
Speaking it into existence.
Yeah. It's very close. You know, it's going to be really good, man. We're giving all the Philly fighters a chance to get on that big platform. And that's what I'm hoping for.
Did seeing what you guys were able to do at the Wells Fargo Center, setting records, you and your brother down there, did that inspire you too to go,
absolutely.
Let's do the next one? You know, Conor McGregor and the crew all in town.
Yeah, I mean, Conor's good. I got big names. I can't announce them yet. But, yeah, I mean, it inspired me to see, because we're local Delaware County guys, and we stayed home. We didn't build it. We didn't have the massive investors. We just kept pushing, selling it out at 18,000 people. It was more my brother, because that's his company. I was a big support to him. I helped with my strategies and all. But, yeah, it led to celebrity boxing wanting to do this. Harris is great. Like, I have fights at Harris. But the only way I'm going to get to the next level is take that shot at the big arenas and make that work. Then I can do them all around. And that's how TV people, corporate sponsors, big money people get really interested in me then.
So now you do like a regular spot on TMZ. Like I feel like I see your,
Yeah.
and every time I go through it,
Yeah.
you're offering somebody the option. So Stephen A. and LeBron were supposed to fight. You had funders who would do that. Now it's Bill Belichick's fiance and his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever take you up on these?
We're getting there, man. It's going to happen soon, but it's funny. Like I get my emails flooded, right? So long story short, yeah, I get, like I did the Stephen A. Smith and
LeBron.
LeBron. Yeah. That was great, man. Like I was trying to do an AI match about that. I was trying to figure out how I can get those guys involved, right? So, but the thing is with Belichick, with Jordan Hudson and Linda Holiday, I was like, because they really got into a screaming match, and it was just going crazy, I guess, because the girls
Party in the Hamptons or something like that.
Oh my God, man! And she was just jealous. I mean, he was a younger girl, so whatever it was, but
you offer him money to fight.
I wonder if Bill would referee that. That'd be good. Why don't we just have Bill?
He's not coming anywhere near there. No, and Jordan Hudson's not gonna fight because she's got all his money.
I know.
Like the other one might. So when you do this, though, and I'm not going to disclose private conversations, but some of the names that you're talking to, like some big names really are responding and taking this. So where do you see that going now that you have that level of folks saying, let's do it, let's figure it out?
It's really exciting, though. It is, man, because, when you have like big names and they're like, talking they want to partner with you. I'm like, wow, man, I guess I did something right. I guess the pizza guy that wanted to sponsor me 20 years ago is regretting himself now. You know what I mean?
Next up, every time I see this guy, he tries to get me in the ring, but I can't be baited. Or can I?
Well, I mean, you're a pretty boy, but he's still going to fight, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Pretty boy Bill Anderson.
I was just reading that Manny Pacquiao wants to fight again at 46. He's coming back and fighting like ranked fighters.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea because you saw the decline on him. You know what I mean? Like in his last couple of fights, he just didn't have it. And now you're going to fight a guy it's pretty badass guy. I mean, does he really need the money or is it ego? But if it's ego, man, just fight the celebrity boxing. Do what Mayweather did. I already proposed something to Pacquiao about doing this. Yeah. They never got back to me, but that's fine, So you're not making $10 million, but say you're making $1 million for one of my matches, and I'm able to raise the money and do that for you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, they just want to stay relevant, So
you think that's what it is? Because I was going to say, like, he did it. Tyson just fought. Now Tyson got 20 million, so I understand that one.
Yeah, of course.
But a lot of these guys, you mentioned Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley did a boxing match.
Yeah.
Why do you think people? And you're a boxer.
Yeah.
Why can't they walk away?
You know what it is? It's an adrenaline that is tough, man. It is, because when you're going to that ring, you're looking up at that opponent. It's just the crowd. It is something. Like, as we already talked about, you stepping in the ring, but you have to get it one time, man. So
the people in the room are laughing. They're like,
come on, it doesn't. Well, I mean, you're a pretty boy, but he's still gonna fight, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Pretty boy Bill Anderson.
He's a professional. He's gonna goad me until I'm like, well, I know, pretty boy. Let's get in the ring.
But yeah, it is the adrenaline. Like, listen, I train every day right now. I still box all the time, and I'm like, man, should I just do maybe just one more? I want to be 10-0. Like, but why am I doing it if then it doesn't look good for the business? So I'm like, but it's just an adrenaline. Like, boxing is for mental health awareness. You box, you feel better the next day or after the workout, and it's just amazing. It really is.
It is an interesting physical and emotional just testing yourself.
It really is,
to kind of see where you can go. I just don't get the guys the people who don't need the money, who are just
Mike Tyson's a guy that no matter what, the rest of his life he'll make money. Again, I'm not downing anybody, but I think him and Paul had a good relationship. Paul was like, damn, man, there's Mike Tyson. This will look good on my thing.
This will make some money.
Mike, I'll give you $20 million because Jake Paul has millions behind him. How would Mike say no to something that there's no way he's going to hurt?
Do you believe some of the guys are willing to just kind of not really take it that seriously because of the check?
Fighting that guy everybody knows they're getting a payday. So do they want the payday or do they care about their ego? That's what it comes down to, really. So I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think I would take an L for anything. It's
not for 20 mil.
I mean,
Jake Paul, you can knock me out
for 20
right
million,
now.
20 million,
For 20 million.
yeah, 20 mil. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, or not even knock him out. You just dance around at 57.
Yeah,
dance around for a few rounds. Next on The Pulse, he does the promoting, he does the fighting, but let's find out his true reason why.
My voice, I hope, helps people see me as a motivation story.
If you could, and you can actually, pick them, who are the people that you want to see before you're done doing this? Who do you want to see in the ring?
Well, one of my biggest fights I wanted to do, and I really thought it was going to work. Though. I just had this weird feeling. So I got Will Smith versus Mark Wahlberg. And why that? Right? Why that?
Okay.
Because Wahlberg played a guy, a boxer in one movie. Will played Muhammad Ali. It fits. And if they just did a match, I mean, you're talking millions of buys. You know what I mean? Like that's
and both of them take training really seriously.
Exactly.
Also.
And Will could fight. I mean, it'd be really cool. But Will's taller, and I know Wahlberg's a lot smaller. But 3 1-minute rounds. Come on, guys, just step in and make history. That's like doing a big movie.
Those guys might do it.
That would be a huge movie.
Those guys might do it. You could do like a whole documentary on the training process of it. There's a lot of names you throw out there, and you're like, they're not going to do that.
I know.
Those two might.
That's what I'm saying. It's those guys like Mario Lopez. I've approached him. He doesn't want to do it. I've approached everybody. Like really. I don't think there's anybody I even approached you. I mean, I don't know.
Multiple times.
Ivon is next. No, I'm joking.
We'll see. We're going to figure out who I'm going to fight. You now have a podcast.
Yeah.
Tell us about the podcast.
Yeah, it's just something. It basically gives my fighters an opportunity if they can't get on TV or stuff. We have them on the podcast. Some really interesting guys, too, man. I have this guy, V. Hustle. I got this guy, Jerome Conquest. He's making his return. And Jeff Gant. Jeff Gant is such an incredible guy. He's fighting for our celebrity boxing influencer title, but he's spent 30 years in jail, right? So 30 years of his life is gone, but he came out and he's been on the right track for the last year, and he's older guy now, but he's in top shape, and I'm a platform for him because where else is he going to go? Just to see this guy get this opportunity, 30 years, he's showing that he wants to change everybody's life. You know what I mean? Like he's legit now. Like because I asked him on the podcast, I was like, so what would you have done differently? Then he explained everything. It's like, man, I would have just went a different direction. I just wasn't seeing, I didn't understand that life is short. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, man. Listen, you can't waste time. Even my stupid mistake, DUI, stupid situation with some woman, there's no time to waste going to jail, or there's no time to waste in life, But just having those opportunities to put guys like him on, that's what my platform's all about, too. Yes, celebrity boxing, it's the celebrities hosting, being part of it, all that. Not always fighting, but giving the local guy a shot to step in the ring and maybe gets his 15 minutes of fame, or gets an opportunity in life to get a better job or get known, shake hands with someone.
So Saturday, June 14th, tickets are available. It's X-Rumble, celebrity boxing.
Yes.
Ric Flair's going to be there. You got a nice card going on. There is the pain management, health and wellness seminar. That's the day before or earlier that day?
Earlier in the day, and the night before, we have a huge weigh-in at Delco Steaks. It's going to be in Wrigley, Pennsylvania.
We ask everybody the same question as we're wrapping up shows, the concept of use your voice for good. Sounds like, you're overcoming every day of your life, continuing to move forward. But what does use your voice for good mean to you?
Honestly, to show some flowers on people, show some people the right direction. My voice, I hope, helps people see me as a motivation story from the ground up. I hope I can see people do well and just keep fighting for their dreams.
Guys, thanks so much for watching The Pulse with Bill Anderson. Today with the founder of Celebrity Boxing, Damon Feldman. I've known him for years. He has been that same inspired, motivated, not accepting no person, and that has led to that level of success. I enjoyed his story and his inspiration, and I hope you did as well. You can hear the entire interview completely unedited, all places where podcasts are available. Just go get that podcast. You can download the Fox Local app. All of our shows are there on demand. And you can hit me up on social media at Bill A. Fox 29. I love to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I leave you today as I always do, reminding you whenever you can, use your voice for good, and have a good one.
Hello, it is the man, Becky Lynch.
What up, y'all? This is your girl, Vivica A. Fox.
This is Cedric the Entertainer.
The Bacon Brothers.
Man, this Tip Harris.
Hey, I'm Scott Wolf.
Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Hey, this is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
At a home at the Pulse.
Listen, this is my home.
Kim Whitley is here with us.
I like the way you roll, man. It's fun in here.
I think you crush it.
Welcome to the Pulse.
I'm so excited. My heart's already racing.
Tuesdays, 6:30 on Fox 29.
See you on the Pulse.
Check it out.